you for joining me today for a Vinyasa class. My name is Rebecca, and I'll be guiding you through about a 50-minute practice today. We will be working on using our breath to help us through challenging poses, but also trying to link our breath with all of the poses that we're doing today. So we're going to start in a comfortable seat. You will want to have blocks close by. Feel free to start this practice seated on a blanket to lift your hips up. Again, start in a comfortable seat. When you're ready, close your eyes and come into this practice. Start becoming aware of your breath. Not trying to force anything, just noticing. Now we're going to take 3 deep breaths together on an inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Really ground down into your sit bones. Feel rooted. We're going to bring our hands to heart center. We're going to set our intention for class today. Just inhale together. Exhale, set your intention. Your next inhale, bring your hands to your knees. We're going to do some seated cat-cows today to start moving energy throughout our bodies, but especially throughout our spine. So on an inhale, we're going to pull through our arms, reach our shoulders back, and press our chest forward. Inhale. And then exhale, round your back, pull on your knees, drop your chin to your chest. Take that a few more times. Inhale, pull your chest forward, lift your chin. Exhale, round through your back. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale, round through your back. Take 2 more rounds on your own breath. For your next inhale, come back to center. We're going to take some rotations one way and then the other. So on your next inhale, move forward, rotating around to the other side. On your exhale, round through your back. Keep going around in a circle. Inhale, press yourself forward, move around to the other side. Exhale, round through your back. One more in this direction. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to move in the other direction. So we're going to inhale first on our round. Exhale as you move forward. Inhale, round. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, round. Exhale, press forward. Come back to seated. We're going to extend our right leg out in front of us and keep our foot flexed. Toward our face. We're going to turn our chest so that we're facing our foot. We're going to inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold over our legs. If your hands don't touch your feet, that's fine. Just place them wherever it works for you, maybe on your shin, maybe on the ground or even on your blocks. If you have those close by, you can rest on your blocks. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, slowly roll up. And then change out, extend your left leg out. Right leg comes to inside of your left thigh. Turn your chest so it's facing your left foot. You can get your blocks ready. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over our leg. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, roll up slowly. Now we're going to extend both legs in front of us. We're going to pull our right knee into our chest. We're going to twist to the right. So we're going to inhale, lift our left arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Swing your left arm around your right leg and place your right hand behind you. On the inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, turn and look farther behind you into your twist. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist. Your next inhale, bring you back to center. Change out your legs. Bring your left leg in. Extend your right arm up. On your next inhale, turn and grab your left leg with your right arm. Take your left arm behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and look behind you. Your next inhale will bring you back to center. You can shake your legs out a little bit if you'd like. Now we're going to keep both legs out in front of us. We're going to extend our arms above our head, and we're going to fold over our legs. Feel free to bring a generous bend to your knees, whatever feels good, since we're still warming up for our practice today. So inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, fold over. You can grab the edges of your feet, your shins, your ankles, whatever feels comfortable. Take a few rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, slowly roll up. We're going to extend our legs in front of us. Press our hands into the mat beside our hips and just extend the crown of our head. Dandasana, staff pose. Take a few rounds of breath. On your next inhale, we're going to roll our legs to one side or the other and slowly make our way to tabletop and eventually to standing at the top of our mats. We're going to start in Tadasana at the top of our mat today. We're going to inhale, raise our arms above our heads. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, raise our arms above our heads. Exhale, bring your arms to your sides. We're going to step back with our right leg. Turn it to a 90-degree angle. If you need to widen your stance, feel free to do so. Maybe move your left leg just slightly out to the side so that you feel like you have some space in your hips. We're moving into Warrior One. So make sure that you have a good foundation, rooting down through your back leg, balancing the energy between your front and back leg, bending into your front knee. Then we're going to turn our chest so that it's facing the front. Bring your hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. On your next exhale, lower your arms to your sides, straighten through your front leg. This is where you may want to have your blocks handy. We're going to move into pyramid pose. So you're going to tuck that left hip underneath you, and you're going to reach forward, pulling through that left leg so you have great extension through both sides of your body. You can bring your left hand to a block outside of your foot. You're going to inhale. You can raise your right arm above your head and take a slight look at your hand above your head. Inhale. Your next exhale is going to bring you into reverse triangle. Exhale, standing splits. You can take your blocks with you. Raise your right leg. And next exhale, bring it through. Come back to Tadasana. Slowly raise your right leg. One-legged Tadasana. Find your focal point, your drishti. Take some breaths here, focusing on balancing with your breath. And then on your next exhale, shoot your leg back into Warrior 3. You're welcome to keep your hands at heart center. You can bring them to your sides, or you can put them in front of you. Whatever feels good for you today. Make sure, try to bring your hips level so that they're not cocked out. On your next inhale, bring your leg back through center. Bring it up again to Tadasana. Exhale. Both feet back on the ground in Tadasana. Hands to heart center. Now we're going to take a flow. Inhale. Arms above your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. You can bring your knees to the ground, lower down into the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, press yourself up to tabletop. Send back to child's pose. Exhale, make your way to downward dog. Feel free to pedal your feet. Then come to stillness. And we're going to make our way slowly to the top of our mat by, on our next inhale, taking small steps forward. Now we're back in Tadasana. Hands at heart center. On your next inhale, we're going to step back into Warrior 1. This time, step back with your left foot. Again, set your base up so that you feel comfortable in the hips. Make sure your back foot is turned at a 90-degree angle to the back of your mat. Press down through that edge of your back foot and bend into that front knee. Then we're going to turn. Once you feel secure, turn so that your chest is facing forward, hands to heart center. We're going to inhale, raise our arms above our head. Exhale, cactus our arms. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. Exhale, cactus your arms. One more time. Inhale, raise your arms above your head. On your next exhale, bring your arms to the side. We're going to straighten through that front leg. Come into pyramid on this side. Remember, you can have your block handy on the outside of your right foot. You're going to bend over that front leg, stretching, bringing that hip under you so you have space through both sides of your body. You're going to inhale, Raise your left arm. You can look at your left thumb above your head. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, come up into reverse pyramid. Exhale into standing splits. On your next inhale, come forward to Tadasana and bring your left leg up. One-legged Tadasana here. Remember, find that focal point, your drishti, to help with balance. Your next inhale, send your leg behind you for warrior three. You're welcome to leave your hands at heart center. Bring them to airplane arms beside you or extend them in front of you. Take a few breaths here. Remember, link up that breath with your movements so that you can continue to bring ease into this difficult pose. Make sure your hips are level. One more round of breath. On your next inhale, slowly bring your leg back to center. Come up, one-legged Tadasana. Inhale. On your next exhale, bring it back down so that both feet are rooted securely in the earth. We're going to take another round of flow here. Feel free to modify it however works for you. If you want to take downward dog or child's pose or tabletop, we'll meet back in downward dog. Take another round of breath here in downward dog. Look up in between your hands on your next inhale. Make your way to the top of your mat. You can use small steps, hops, whatever works for you. You're going to inhale, arms up, hands to heart center, back into Tadasana. Now we're going to be moving into our next section. We're going to do some external rotation in our hips. So we're going to step out lengthwise on our mat so that we're in a wide-legged stance. We're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, we're going to bend forward, wide-legged forward fold. Feel free to take some rounds of breath here. Maybe you want to twist to one side and the other. Maybe you want to walk your hands back and just take a little deep stretch here. Take one more round of breath. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Your next inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands on your hips. Inhale, raise your arms above your head for star pose. Exhale, we're going to bring our hands to our chest and point our toes outward and sink into goddess. Take some breaths here to get situated in this pose. You can feel your knees tracking out over your ankles. Putting your toes out. All right, now we're going to flow on your next inhale. We're going to move back into star pose. And then we're going to exhale back into goddess. Ready? Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess. One more inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Then we're going to turn our back foot at a 90-degree angle, our front foot to and bend into it. So our left leg is forward, our right leg is back. I'm going to inhale, raise our arms into warrior two. Take a moment to get situated in this pose. Feel the energy balance between both legs. Bring your shoulders back. Feel your body over your hips, aligned in space. Take some breaths here. We're going to inhale into reverse warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. You can bring your shoulder or your elbow to your knee, to your thigh. Swing your right arm up past your ear. And you can turn and look up at the ceiling if you'd like. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale into half moon. So you can grab your block, place it along the outside of your front foot. You're going to lift up off that back leg. You can take a few steps if you need to. We're going to push up into half moon. You can extend your back leg, press through your heel, lift up through your right arm, pressing into that block for support. Feel the space. Breathe here, linking that breath into a challenging posture. If you fall out, don't worry. Just push yourself back into it. We're going to be here for another 2 more breaths. Oof. On your next inhale, come back into reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel around. Frame your front foot. Step up. Knee the front. We move into chair pose. Sink back into your hips. Exhale, hands to heart, Tadasana. Feel free to take a flow if you would like, or downward dog, child's pose, whatever works for you at this time. We're going to meet in downward dog. Take 2 rounds of breath here. We're going to make our way to the top of our mat, either with small steps, hopping, whatever works for you. Inhale, come to Tadasana. This time, we're going to step back with our left foot. Come into a wide-legged stance. I'm going to take some movement here in a wide-legged stance on your inhale. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Again, maybe you want to take a twist to one side or the other. Maybe you want to twist by bringing your right arm above your head. Inhale, exhale. Replace your hand and twist to the left. Take 2 more rounds of breath. On your next inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, push up through your feet. Turn them outward. So you can go into star pose. On your next inhale, bring your arms above your head into star pose. Feel the energy moving from the floor all the way up through your fingers. Take another inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to sink into goddess. Remember, keep your feet pointed out, knees striking over your ankles. Take a moment to get situated in this pose. Take one more round of breath. On your next inhale, we're going to start our flow from star to goddess. Inhale into star. Exhale, sink down into goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. One more round. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. This time, we're going to point our left foot back to the edge of the mat at an angle, and we're going to bend into our right knee. And we're going to take our flow on this side. Remember to get situated. We're moving into warrior 2. Bring the energy equally between your two legs. Bend into your front knee. When you're ready, lift your arms up. You can take a look behind you. Make sure that your arms are in alignment. And eventually take a look over that front hand. On our next inhale, we're going to go into reverse warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. Press your forearm into your right thigh. Bring your left arm next to your ear. You're welcome to look up at your left pinky. One more round of breath. On your next inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale. We're going to go into half moon. You can bring your blocks to the outside of your foot. Remember to press up. Press into that standing leg. Press. Use your blocks to help you stay steady. Bring your hips under you. Lift up through your left arm. Remember, if you fall out, it's okay. Keep breathing. Take one more round of breath here. On your next inhale, gently bring that back foot to the ground into reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands back around. Bring your back foot to meet your front. Inhale to chair. Exhale, hands to heart Tadasana. Feel free to take another flow. This will be the last one before we move into child's pose. That's where we'll meet. Take rounds of breath here in child's pose. Your next inhale, gently bring yourself up to the tabletop. Swing your knees to the side. We're going to come into a seated position. You can bend your knees, straighten your shoulders. We're going to go into boat pose. So again, we're going to be linking our breath here. The movement will have several options. So in boat pose, you're welcome to stay here, sitting up straight with your arms behind your knees. Maybe you want to bring your toes to the mat so that you're balancing there. Maybe you want to experiment with bringing one leg off the ground. Breathing. Maybe you want to try to bring both legs off the ground. Breathe here. Maybe you want to try to extend one arm and one leg. Maybe both. Take 2 more rounds of breath in whatever pose is working for you today. Your next inhale, gently bring your feet to the ground. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take another forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, bend over your feet. You're welcome to extend your legs, bend your knees as much as works for you. And your next inhale, raise your head. Exhale, lower your head between your knees. Take 2 more rounds of breath. Your next inhale, slowly roll up. We're going to roll down to our backs. Bring your knees into your chest. You can hug them there. You can rock from side to side if that feels good. This time, extend your left leg out. Draw your right knee into your chest. Press down through your left leg. Flex both feet toward your face. You can keep your left hand on your left hip if that helps. Or you can bring both hands to your right leg and breathe here. You're welcome to bring your head up on the next exhale to meet your right leg if that feels good. Take 1 more round of breath. On your next inhale, twist over to the left, dropping your right leg over top of your left. You can put your left hand on top of your right thigh, extend your right arm out to a T. Take a look over your right hand. Breathe. 3 rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. You can rock back and forth. This time, extend your right leg out. Keep your left leg hugging in. You're welcome to press down through your right hip again. Flex both feet toward your face. Take 1 more round of breath. On your next inhale, twist over your right leg. You're welcome to place your right hand on your left thigh. Extend your left arm out to a T. And take a look over your left shoulder. You can take 3 breaths here. Your next inhale will just bring you back to center. Bring both knees back into your chest. You're welcome to stay here, or you can take another pose that feels good in your body before we move into Shavasana. Maybe a happy baby. Come back to center. Begin to move into your expression of Shavasana today. Maybe your legs extend out. Your arms relax by your sides. Maybe you bring your hands to place them somewhere comfortable in your body. Set yourself up for your Shavasana today. Take a few deep breaths. Drop out of the thinking mind and begin to prepare to rest. I will bring you out when it is time.
Namaste.